Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faith Blacklights, we take a look at these. And what these are from Taco Bell, it is the Diablo dusted chicken nuggies. And you can see we got some decent sized nuggies here. Got some good coating on this one. It's kind of inconsistent on the rest of these. I wasn't originally going to do this. I tried one of the earlier incarnations of their chicken nuggets, and I thought it was arguably one of the worst things I'd ever had as far as a chicken product. And it was very much a never again sort of thing, but this is supposedly, it's a little slim pickings for the chili heads out there, slim pickings these days. And I thought, well, I'm still not really interested. And then I've seen some conflicting stuff on it. It seems like there's some people raving about it. It seems like there's some people that find it repellent. And so I got curious. I looked at the ingredients. There is habanero. I figured, well, if they're going to habanero, I might as well, for the sake of posterity, I suppose, and because we're really slim pickings these days, I might as well give it a go. This is probably the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th incarnation of Taco Bell attempting nuggets. I didn't think they should do it before. I'm not convinced they should now either. But let's pick this one. This one looks like it has the most. Let's start with here and give it a go. I'm not expecting these to be hot. The breading is better than before. I'm going to see it's more or less white meat. They're better than before. I don't know that I would ever have much interest in having these again, though. Flavor-wise, they're just... The idea is they're using, I guess, some sort of tortillas or something to make these, and are pretty bland and boring, but better than last time. I mean, for whatever that's worth. One of the other reasons I wasn't planning on doing these is there's a Taco Bell reasonably close to me, but they have the same issue that every other Taco Bell has, which is that they are extremely proficient at fucking up my orders. This one, for instance, it's always a kind of a mixed bag to see what they're going to wind up doing. I've gotten wrong items. This one, they just didn't give me one of the things I ordered, which I guess is on the milder side as far as fuck-ups go. But it's always something. Like Taco Bell is very difficult to count on for accuracy, especially going to, well, I mean, maybe even in store too. I don't like to go in store, so I usually just go to the drive-thru. A lot of the time I'm only going there because I'm going to film something. And I'm not... There's no chance you're going to see me filming in public. I shouldn't say no chance. It's a non-zero chance, but the scenarios where I would consider doing it are pretty limited, honestly. So, I mean, it is effectively zero, but I mean, maybe someday, you never know. Obviously, this would need to be a source of income for me to consider doing that. where it currently is not. So I would say don't hold your breath on that. Okay, so I've got some different things to try with this. They don't have the Diablo Ranch, so they didn't have that. What they had instead was this Zab's Ranch. So we're going to try that. That's their thing now, is Zab's Ranch is something they have out there. We'll see if this is any good. We've got, this is their nacho cheese sauce. I ordered some nacho fries. I did get those because I wanted to have nacho cheese to try to dip them in. So we'll try that first, actually. A market improvement. I don't understand their interest in chicken nuggets. Like, why? Why are we doing this? And the Diablo coating is fine. It doesn't really taste like much of anything to me, but it's what I can taste is fine. The breading isn't as obnoxious as it was once. All right. That was Zab's Ranch. Oh my God, that's putrid. Oh. They didn't have any Diablo Ranch. Oh God. Oh, it's awful. Oh my. That is hideous. They didn't have any Diablo Ranch. That's what I wanted for this. Apparently they sold out. Maybe that was better than this. I don't know. And of course I have Inferno taco sauce from Ortega. There is a video of this up, by the way. If you're interested, you can check that out. I think I like the flavor of the Blazing better slightly than the Inferno, but Inferno was the hottest of them. It's not particularly hot though. Got the dropsies today. Put that over there. Actually, put that over there. All right, let's try it with the Inferno. The Inferno has more heat than does the Diablo. That is kind of entertaining. I saved the second most crusted for last. I'm just going to have that one plain. I'm getting little to no heat out of this. I guess that's kind of where I'm gravitating towards right now. That is better than it was before. Which again, like I said, is not saying much because before it was pretty much putrid. And anyways, better than before, but still I don't think worth ordering or getting. All right, let's try to collect all the dust here I can. I mean, I guess you could order it with extra dust. That would probably not hurt anything. I am glad that I did not order a 10-piece. Because I did debate it. Okay, well, yeah, so 5, I had a 5. Yeah, that's where I'm resolving to. I will say it is better than it was before. But why are you going to a taco place to order chicken nuggets? Like, why? It's kind of like, when Burger King was offering tacos also. It's like, why do you have tacos at a burger joint? This is just stupid. It's like, I'm gonna go to I think I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna order me a pizza in the drive-thru. Why is this like one-stop shopping for that? Like, especially when you're this bad at it. Like, why do you want this? I don't understand Taco Bell's motivation. If you're going to do it, you should at least not be this dreary about it. I feel. Because, like I said, this is not worth getting. I don't think still. It is better, but still not worth getting. It's not hot. Despite the presence of habanero, the only heat came from me adding it on with Inferno, and that was slight at that. I don't understand their fascination with the nuggets, because they keep trying. For what? Jack in the Crack, they've got... So Jack in the Box owns Del Taco. And the way that Jack in the Crack approaches tacos is very... It almost seems like a giant put-on, because they're slapping American cheese on it. The meat's kind of like it is the goofiest thing. It's kind of like a burger in a taco shell almost, is kind of what they're going with. And like it's very gimmicky, and that's fine. That's a gimmick. Like the tacos at Jack in the Crack are very much gimmicky. That's fine. These are not meant to be gimmicky. These are meant to be like, they're chicken nuggets. They're trying really hard to get these to go. And I just don't get it. Like, you can swing a dead cat and hit someplace that's dishing out chicken nuggets. Like, do we need another chicken nugget entry onto the market? Like, is that important for some reason? I don't know. I think if you're going to do it like this, there has to be, to me, some sort of distinguishing something to sort of set them apart. These guys are just making basically just another chicken nugget that is, I mean, it's fine, but like it isn't, nothing really differentiates it. Like the breading is some sort of supposedly a tortilla type thing. I didn't really get that out of this. This seemed more or less like every other breading. The Diablo dust would have been fine, but I think that needs to be in the breading instead of added afterwards. I think that's a mistake on their part. But again, they're trying to do the corporate bullshit of, we're going to make this product and then we're going to have several different SKUs by just adding a bunch of dried powder to it, because the dried powder doesn't have a shelf life, right? So that's what we're going to do. And look, we're going to have all this other stuff, and we can charge a premium in the drive-thru, and money, 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 money. And that kind of cynical approach to that is just, I don't know. The outside of, like, fast food world has been swirling the drain for quite some time. But then you have a whole bunch of other restaurants where it's kind of a matter of going to them is like trying to put your finger on the pulse of who can reheat Cisco the best. Is that what we want? As a society, is that what we want? The big complaint back in the 80s, 70s and 80s was the idea of everything being homogenized, like in Soviet Russia, where you're getting in food lines and everything's getting the same bread, everybody's getting the same potatoes and onions and vodka or whatever. And there was no variance and stuff, right? Everything was garlic heavy and so on and so forth. And it was all very uniform and stuff like that. There was no individuality. But that's what we have here now. So what are we saying that we gained exactly? In any case, that aside, you ponder that if you happen to be watching that. That aside, I really hope that this fails, and for the simple reason that if they do attempt it again, hopefully it will come out something better and more unique rather than this. This is just, it's not it. It's fine for what it is. I think this was, I forget how much this was, but it was around $1 a nugget, which I think is very, very expensive for what you get here. And again, the silver lining here is that I hope this is going to drive people into their own kitchens to learn how to cook. If there is a silver lining, it'd be that. As far as this, I mean, it's okay-ish as far as flavor. Heat is minimal to non-existent, and I think my earlier impulse to not do these was the correct one, but here we are now. We'll just leave it right there. So that was the Taco Bell Diablo Dusted Chicken Nuggets. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.